what's the messages that you send to both sides?
So the top thing that's really important for neurodivergent people is self-awareness. Because if you're not aware, just like anything else, if you're not aware of limiting beliefs, or if you're not aware and paying attention to one thing, if you don't understand your brain and you're not aware of your unique strengths and your needs to be able to be successful and really leverage and thrive, then that's going to be really hard to self-advocate, which is one of the most important skills to be able to communicate those needs and be able to communicate the strengths and just build that self-confidence. A lot of neurodivergent people that I work with have very intense shame and low self-esteem. And sometimes on the outside, it can look like really confident, even arrogant, know-it-all. And deep down when I talk to them, that's a cover for feeling like they weren't included, that they weren't good enough, they have to be perfect and the highest achiever in everything to be able to be valuable and worthy. And so the self-awareness, those communication skills, and just the self-confidence of seeing that things that other people thought were a deficit are actually a strength are the most important things that I work on with neurodivergent people.
Mhm.
And the fact that a lot of neurodivergent people don't even know that they're neurodivergent or realize it. And so that's just an awareness of itself.
Mhm.
Now with the leaders, I think that the work and the load, the mental load and the responsibility can't fall 100% on the neurodivergent people. It needs to be shared. Leaders need to take responsibility to meet them halfway and do their fair share of reaching out to learn, first of all, again, the awareness, understanding the concepts and the language, and noticing it in themselves too. And then being able to communicate and ask, what do you need? And maybe here's a menu of options of things that might be helpful, and doing those check-ins and not just assuming, oh, it looks like they're a really high achiever, or it looks like they're checking out, I should probably fire them, and actually get to know what's going on with them to build that culture and climate where they feel empowered to ask for what they need and like it's not going to be a big problem.
Mhm. When it comes to being like when you're working with the leaders of different companies and businesses, what are some of the most common rejections or reasons why they're not open to it?
I mean, I think a lot of it is like, this isn't our focus for right now. We don't have time. It's like there's always so many different things that are on people's plates and initiatives that they're trying to focus on. And so to be able to choose neurodiversity and climate and culture and see the connection to their success, to their profit, to being able to recruit, attract, and retain and really leverage the strengths so that they're reaching their peak potential. They need to be able to make those connections to create the space and focus for it, because if you're doing everything, you're doing nothing, right?